July's update. Now I did miss out June, so I'm going to talk about June first. So we're on Camposol, obviously. I'm outside the hospital and I thought this is a good place to start on what's been going on in June. As I said, not too much, but anyway. So the hospital, so I'm just going to turn the camera around now because I'm actually sat in the resting area. So there's the hospital. 11 million it cost. I think they had a staff of 128, and for about 6 months it had an A&E department, fully staffed as I've just mentioned, and then within about, I think at the end of last year, it shut down. Now from what I heard now, obviously you always hear rumours, it might be opening, but I think that's rumours because just looking at the landscape around here, which you would think that they would have kept up, the garden guy they've got rid of. And the only reason I know that is because unfortunately a brand new hospital, it's a private hospital guys, it's got debts on it. Now you'll probably say, oh Sean, the car park's full. Yeah, but that's probably the people that's going into the pharmacy, and then where you can see the green grass on the building, that's where the private doctors are. So obviously there'll be people in there as well. So I think when people first drive past it, oh, the hospital's, but it's not. And from what I've seen, it ain't gonna open for quite a while, which is such a shame. Anyway, let's move on to something else. So I thought what I'd do now, just behind me, across the road is the bus stop. The only bus stop on Camposol was on Camposol A. Actually got a timetable which I'll just put up now, which I thought was pretty good really. Okay, a few things going on Camposol B. I think where the diner was, that was having some work done to it, and I'll mention that in July. There was another place that was called the Grove, it's been taken out, and it's called the Town's Hearts. The Town's Hearts. And I actually went in there. I haven't been in that place ever, even when it was the Grove and they went in there, but I went in there this time. To me, it's very similar to Piccolo's, but yep, I must say very nice. Okay, so moving along to the car park on B, which I think it's Mondays, I might be wrong. There's a car park there and they're collecting for the donkeys, and it's Andrea's Animal Rescue. Now he's also got a charity shop in the port, which is handy as well. But anyway, I just thought I'd put up this picture. I thought it's quite humorous. It's two donkeys in the car, which I thought, do you get donkeys driving cars? Well, driving a van, I should say. So on A, next to Blue Med, there used to be a solicitor's. Now they've moved over to B behind the garage. And I'll just put that photo there for you. And I'll talk about who's moved into next door to Blue Med in July. Also, you notice as you're driving sort of down the main road into B, where all the shops are, you notice a lot more advertising boards. So, if we ain't got enough already. So yeah, you're gonna notice that. And obviously the other thing that was going on in June was all the green waste areas, which I've mentioned numerous times about Camposol, where nothing was getting done. But I will mention that in July, things have changed. But anyway, that was June really. It's not a lot really, just a new shop, no, new restaurant. The solicitors have moved to another place. So now we come into July. So the first thing I'm going to put up is the driving range up where the golf course is. As far as I know, it's not open yet, but it's nearly done, and as you can see by the photographs, looking good. So that'd be great once that is open, because that's something I think Camposol has been missing, especially with the golf course anyway, not having a driving range. Okay, so now we're back onto B where all the shops are. Now where the diner was, it's now going to be called Dixie's. It's not open yet. As soon as it opens, I'll let you know, because it's going to be sort of a country and western theme sort of bar restaurant, I believe. Because it's not open, I can't really say 100%. but I definitely know that they've got like a bar in the middle or something, so that'd be interesting. A country and western theme. Another thing I noticed last week, especially because every Thursday here on Camposol in the mornings, we got the market, and this time, while looking at the photographs, it's looking a bit bigger. So that's good. That's an improvement, because lately, you know, it was looking a bit sparse. It's not full up like it used to be, but hopefully maybe that's a sign of improvement. Now, I didn't realise, just across the road from the market, where it used to be a barber, it's now a dog groomer's. Now, I hadn't noticed it before, so I don't know if that's just opened up recently, or it's just something, the signs that's been put up. So yeah, I mean, I know dog groomers, because there's loads of people with dogs here on campus, and they're always looking to get their dogs clipped. But yeah, a new dog groomer on A. Going back to A, where the solicitors used to be next to Blue Med, that's now become the craft shop. Obviously a Monday to Saturday thing. Yeah, so I mean, that's handy as well, isn't it? For all you crafty people. So, the main thing that's been going on the past couple of years really, is the green waste. And I'm just coming down to B car park, and I'm just going to cross the road without getting run over. Believe it or not, you can't see it. They did paint the crossing. But anyway, going back to the green waste. Now in June it was hotting up, and we come into July, there was a couple of fires. The first fire was on C up near the golf course. That was a small one. And when I was doing my Sunday live on the 13th, they set light to the B one. D1! Yes, they set light to... Now, on D, they actually got two green waste areas, but the one up near where the football pitch is, I think it's the biggest. They set out a light. But anyway, after that, I think the council decided then they've got to do something, because something's going to happen seriously. Somebody might get injured. So, I'm going to show you what's been going on B. Last week the truck came in. Anyway, let's do it here. So this is the first warning sign. So what they're saying now, you can't dump your waste here anymore. And there's a camera around, and if you get caught, guys, it's a €12,000 fine. And you can see it's in different languages, make it quite clear. So I'm going to show you where you've got to take your green waste. Right at the moment on B, because I keep forgetting these numbers. Right, I'm going to take you over to the timings. I think it's a timings, I might be wrong. And remember I mentioned about the donkeys? It is on Mondays, they turn up. There's a I'll tell you what, it must be a hot job, sat here every day. But anyway, oh yeah, it's telling you about the timings, which is the second one down for me. Mondays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 9:30 to 12 noon, and then during the winter, 11 to 1. So that gives you an idea, doesn't it? And that's, I'm going to show you that in a mo. But I thought I'd just take you down what they've been doing, because it was a bit manic on this car park. So where that car is on the edge, that's how far this green waste went right back. It was just getting bigger and bigger, so something had to be done. Anyway, at long last, they've cleared it. There's a skip there, which I'm sure is going to be removed soon. And I would imagine poor old gardening group, the volunteers, will probably come down here and tidy it up a bit. Maybe, might be wrong, maybe the council might come along just to get rid of some of the rubbish. But all the other stuff that was dumped here, like sofas and beds and whatever, that looks like that's all gone now. So, good sign. So I thought this is something worth mentioning, guys. If you're living on Camposol, which is over that direction, so you go down the RM3, right to the end, to the roundabout, you turn right, and down there about a mile, you see the sign, Eco Park. You just go in there, there'll be like a little porter cabin, and a guy will ask for your TIE card, because what he wants to do is take obviously your address to prove that you live on Camposol, and also you're asked for your telephone number, and it's open during the week. Obviously early morning's best time to come. They got, I mean, I just dropped off a mattress. Got loads of it. Now you will see driving around Camposol at the bins, people dump stuff, but they don't want to do that anymore now. You have to phone up the Verdi number, which is like an app that you can download, but the guys don't speak any English at all. So for me, it's just, I just had a mattress, but if you've got more stuff, yeah, just give them a ring. And they'll actually come round your house and pick it up. But anyway, I just thought I'd mention the Eco Park. So I'm on C now. There's the golf club. And here was where the rubbish was on C. It come right up to here. But only a small part of it was caught on fire. The rest... You can see a sign up. We're on C as you're going up towards D. So this is the roundabout. And there's nothing going on at the moment. You've got a sign there about the hotel. You know about the bins. So this is going to be the new green waste area. And as I showed you, Monday to Wednesday, sort of early morn, shutting sort of back just after midday sort of thing. So it's a big area, but at the moment, there's nothing. But that's what they said. They're going to get this opened up first, and then they'll obviously start on finishing off the other areas that are got the green waste. But at the moment, it sort of takes time. You just, you know, at least they started on B, but just gives you an idea whereabouts it's going to be. But no doubt there's going to be loads of signs up there. Well, down in the roads, no doubt, to direct you to here. But at the moment, it's not open. So I think that's about it. Sorry about the noise, guys. I'm in the car. I've got my wife's aircon on at the moment. It's not bad for a 20-year-old car, but it's a bit noisy, but it keeps me cool. So that's it for July. I probably won't do an update for August because everything comes to a standstill in August. I mean, since June, it's been really hot, guys. And that's why we've had quite a few fires, not just on Camposol, but in surrounding areas. One down near the Eco Park. I did hear there's one over at Torrebecca Way. There's been a lot more fires reported this year because it's been a bit of a scorcher. But thankfully, nobody's been hurt. That's the main thing. Anyway, I'll be back, no doubt, in September for another update. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, don't forget, give me a like if you like it. And also, why not subscribe to my channel? Adios amigos.